Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Flow. And this movie came out in 2024, and it's currently nominated for Best Animated Feature Film because the Oscars hasn't aired yet as of me recording this video. And I really like this movie. I really enjoyed it, and one other thing to note about it is that it did win the Golden Globe for Best Animated Feature Film. Thought I should point that out. And while I do think Memoir of a Snail is better, I did think this movie was great. I like the animation style for this movie. I'm not exactly sure what it's called specifically, but I did think it looked good, and there's some really great shots in this movie. And they do tell a story. There's good storytelling because of these long takes, and it does look impressive. I do love that there's no dialogue in this movie at all. I think that's super cool, and they're not talking animals. Of course, they make noises, as you would expect from an animal, like a cat or a dog or whatever. They make the typical noise that they would expect from these animals, but that's about it. As far as dialogue goes, that's the most you get, really. And it's just all visual storytelling, and it's 90 minutes, doesn't waste any time, and it's a pretty simple story. It's about all these different animals going on a boat to survive, and they're all basically just a bunch of misfits, and that's pretty much why I like all these different, I guess, characters, if you want to call them that. I would for sure, because that's the best way to describe them. But they're all likable, and there's plenty to like about the movie. And the music I thought was really good also. If the music was bad, then I think that would really ruin my experience. But because the movie has good music to go along with it, the movie worked a lot better because of that. And I like the cat. I liked following this cat. Fun, cute black cat. And this movie was cute at times, but not in a way where it was trying to desperately pander to little kids. It's like, hey, this is really cute. You like this thing, right? And it doesn't really rely on you finding any of these animals to be cute for the movie to work. It's more or less just watching how animals would survive in this situation. And sure, you could make the argument, oh, they're kind of more or less behaving like people, so what's the point of them being animals? But I don't know, I feel as though there's some uniqueness to it, and it more or less highlights that they're all misfits, and there's a lot more to the story than just that. And my only really big complaint with this movie is that despite this movie being about a flood going on and all the characters need to be on boats to survive, there were points in this movie where the water level rising was inconsistent from shot to shot. Sometimes it was going up really quickly. Some shots it was barely rising at all. I don't know, it's just a bit inconsistent for my liking, but aside from that, there wasn't really anything noticeably bad about the movie, and there are parts where it does hit the emotions well, believe it or not. And there are parts that are kind of sad, and parts that are kind of cheerful and fun to watch. And this movie's nice and short, and it doesn't waste any time, and this is honestly a very rewatchable movie for me. I can totally come back to this movie right now and just watch it again, and I feel like I can have a great experience and just really enjoy what it's offering me. And I think pretty much anyone can enjoy this movie. And out of the two best animated feature films, I would say this one's probably the easiest to get into, in the sense that anyone can enjoy it. Memoir of a Snail, as much as I love that movie and would love for it to win, I don't think it's going to win. It's probably going to go to Inside Out 2 or this, or maybe Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul, even though I haven't seen that yet, but I'll get to it. And this winning the best animated feature film at the Oscars, I would not be upset at all. It would probably be my second best choice. And just to keep talking about the Oscars for one more minute, in my opinion, the Oscar is probably going to go to either this pretty much anything that's not Memoir of a Snail. I would be shocked if it was Memoir of a Snail. Second choice would definitely be Flow, and the other ones I haven't seen yet. But I'm not interested in Inside Out 2. And The Wild Robot might get it. And Wallace and Gromit, we'll see what happens when I see that. But that should be shortly. So, anyways, going back to Flow, I thought this movie was great. It's nice and simple, nice and short, very enjoyable, great music, great animation. It knows what it wants to be. It communicates a lot just with visual storytelling, and it's very well made. And the director, whose name I'm not going to pronounce because I don't want to butcher it, this is his second feature film, and I'll be checking out his other films, and I'm curious to what he does next. So definitely check this movie out whenever you get the chance, and with all that being said, I'm going to give Flow an 8 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you thought of Flow, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Nickel Boy. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.